All right, here. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm here and about to shoot this video. Okay, this is Joe, the 50 something dasher. What a crazy day today was. I mean, man, the adventures in DoorDash driving. Okay, start time for today. Well, okay, first, okay. First of all, a little disclaimer here. I'm not a smoker. The profile picture, I haven't shot the profile picture yet, but here, obviously before I post this video, uh, that I came up with the idea of the West Side Dasher. I was going for like a 1950s or 60s hood look, James Dean, and I was like, man, it'd be cool if I knew somebody that smoked. I could have a cigarette in my mouth and I was kind of bummed out that I couldn't get, and then I got to thinking, wait a minute, I'll just buy a pack of cigarettes. I'll invest $6 into my YouTube channel and for a pack of cigarettes for a prop type of image that I wanted to do. And there's a smoker that I work with at work. Maybe she'll take the rest of the cigarettes or something. I don't know. But anyway, so no, I'm not a smoker. I just thought that would be a funny photo for the thumbnail for this video. Start time for this morning's dash was 5:34. And I logged in and was getting orders like right away. There was barely any downtime in this short dash today. 5:35 right off the bat, a 4:25 McDonald's, 3.7 miles. I declined this. It just wasn't worth getting out of the apartment for $4. Next was and we start the subject of today's video with the very first offer that I did take. So almost right away, a 1075, 12.2 mile, pardon my cheese steak, aka IHOP. And I went ahead and took this, even though the miles are a little bit long, but still I get, order over $10 with my first order. So that's why I took it, and also to get moving. So I picked this up, not much of a wait time. I get to the customers, it was a leave at the door, but he was actually standing outside, and real super nice guy. Told me to go ahead and that I could set the food down and take my picture. And he was, didn't want to interfere with the process because he knew it was leave at the door, and just really, really nice guy. And I've talked about it's always nice to deliver to considerate people like that. Wish there was more of them. Here's the pay screen, $5.75, $5 tip. So there you go, off to a good start. Delivered to the West Side Columbus zone. And so my next order, and I went ahead and took this, might as well stay in the West zone, 475, 5 miles. Okay. Haven't been to Amy's Donuts in a while, but let's go ahead and take it. So this wasn't too bad. It was about 3.5 miles to Amy's and about 1.5 miles to the customer. I pull into the customer's apartment complex, and I didn't know it was a dasher at first, but this car parked with these blaring headlights. I mean, I don't know how I didn't lose my eyesight. I could hardly see driving into the complex. I drove around and parked in a parking spot behind that car. And I get out. It's a little bit kind of tricky These were like, it was weird. It was apartments that were above their garages. So you had to look for the address on the ground level and walk up the steps. The front door would be like on the upstairs. It's a little bit tricky, but I found it. And the other driver was just happened to be delivered. The customer ordered two separate DoorDash orders. So that was a dasher that dropped off a McDonald's order. So he's coming down the steps and told me to have a nice day in Spanish. And then I walked up the steps, delivered my order. So then next, I tell you what, let's keep it on the west side. This was weird this morning because if the west side was so busy that normally I'll get a prompt from DoorDash, do you want to switch zones? This side is busier, but I didn't get any such of a prompt, but I just kept getting pickups and or deliveries in West Zone. That's mostly what I did today. So here I'm leaving the Amy's Donuts customer. Right away, I get this 725 8-mile Starbucks, picking up there on the west side and delivering back to zone. So yeah, I'll take an order and get paid for my miles back to zone. So I pick this up, drop it off. Here's the pay on this, $375, DoorDash $350 tip. So good order there, no problems with that. Next order, right as soon as I drop that off, get another order, McDonald's, $7, 9 miles. Guess where it's going? West Zone. Okay. It's 6:42. I figured if I drop this, I might. There's a chance it's we're not even to 7 o'clock yet. I might not get another order. So why not? Let's just be a West Zone, West Side driver today. Let's do it. So I pick this up, go to Lincoln Village. Customer instructions were pretty good. It was going to not to Doctors West Hospital, but one of the medical buildings near it. I parked a little bit far away from the door. The first door that I saw the address on was like an employee only entrance or whatever. I wasn't exactly sure which side of the building to go into. And I had to walk a little distance from my car to the actual front door, but I found it, delivered that, no problems. And at this point, I'm at $30 before my scheduled start time of 7 a.m. So it's the sun is just starting to peep out, and I'm at $30 already. Here is the pay screen, $350 and $350 for $7. So, and well, I mean, let's just keep the streak going. Let's do West Zone again, shall we? Right as soon as I close that out, West Side. The pickup and delivery. This is 100% West Side. $4, 3.8 miles. But I decline this. No, I don't want to bother with a $4 order. So I'm trying to make my way to the interstate, and nope, let's do it. Let's stay in West Zone. Here we go. West Side order, $6, 2 miles. Let's just stay here. I have to I'm traveling the opposite direction. So I had to turn the car around, head back to the Wendy's. Very first time at this particular Wendy's. I forgot that there was even a location there even. So I picked that up. The lobby was locked. Had to go through the drive-through, but only 2 cars. It went by pretty fast. And I delivered this order. No problems with the delivery. I pulled into, this was another apartment complex, and I didn't see the this particular address right away after I parked and got out of the car. I kind of like turned the wrong way. No, those aren't the house number. Those numbers are too far off. I went to turn the other direction, walk the other way, and then I saw the customer standing at her front door. So that, ended up, that always helps. Next was a decline. I was able to make it back to zone, and surprise, an order in my zone. It's not west side, but I declined this. Not going to bother with $4, especially at this time of morning. I should get something else. And then we get only a minute later, so I was pulling into Speedway to get gas when I got this, and so that canceled the plans to get gas at that time. I get this 2225 18.2 mile Meyer order, 19 items, but yeah, it's $22, so let's go ahead and take it. My original goal for the day was to get somewhere, or all my plans, got derailed in a major way. But my original plan was to get to around by like 10:30, maybe like $60, $70 range. And then between 10:30 to 11:15, only look for maybe like an order paying $20 or more, preferably a catering order, and do a maximum of maybe like 4 or 5 declines. If I don't get anything big in that time frame, then log off. My wife's off work today, and we had some other things to do today. Buy various different tickets for places that we're going to in Washington, D.C. next week. So that was the original plan. Like I said, things got derailed in a major way. So the list for that. So I get to Meyer. You see, it's gonna take me a while to get to Meyer. I'm across zone, and I had to go because of the school traffic that was about to start. I had to go in one, certain direction. But I got there at 7:51. Here's the list, or at least part of it. It's just basically a basic grocery shopping order. And then the time it took me to shop, it took me 11 minutes, 42 seconds to shop this against a goal of 34 minutes. So I shopped this in less than half the time that the system allowed. So I did really good there. Now for this particular order, the rest of the story, this is like a whole separate topic and a whole nother video. Okay, so what happened, and I decided, looking at the schedule here, I'm gonna record what happened with this order, this adventure. There's a lot to the story. I'm gonna record that after I finish this. Put together a whole separate video that's going to be posted on Monday, this coming Monday. And so after I got out of the store, it just happened, like started 3 minutes after this. There was you probably already know about it. Today there was a nationwide outage for AT&T customers. And so that began a adventure, to kind of put it mildly. And I will go over the whole story, start to finish, in a whole separate video, because it's a totally separate story than the West Side Dasher. Now here's my, when I was able to close that order out, here's the pay, $15.25 from DoorDash, $7 tip. And Again, I'll explain the story Monday. And at this point, way too much excitement for one day. I know it's not even 9:30 in the morning. You see on my Dash summary screen, but way too much excitement for one day for me, for an old guy. So yeah, done at 9:28 in the morning, and I'll live to dash another day here. So I log off. Here you see the summary. 3 hour and 53 minute dash. I was only down for 20 minutes. Only 20 minutes of downtime in the system anyway. I don't know what counts today. I don't know what counts as my amount of dash time actually. 6 deliveries completed. Mileage was bad, 82 miles, and a lot of that extra mileage was the last order. Again, tune in Monday. Now at 2,694 deliveries. Started the dash at 59% acceptance and increased it to 60%. That is it for this dash. Don't forget to check out the video Monday. It's going to be a good one. That's it for now. Be safe out there driving, and I hope your phone works. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Check out my other videos. A lot of good stuff, a lot of information for all things DoorDash. And we will see you at the next video. Thanks again for watching.